So you can understand. So
I'm honored.
amazing person,
Welcome, welcome.
Amazing person. Then Anil Shetty in the middle, the handsome guy that you see, handsome face. In fact, he's chartered accountant and mentor, healthy mind expert. In fact, and then we have got Richie Felsen, ex-Air Force guy. So serviceman. So we have got all kinds of people in our team, and everybody is committed to holistic abundance. The yes is unification, one world, one family. So we are on the same page.
Yeah.
Excellent.
The givership attitude.
Yeah. So what time is it there now? It's morning.
It is morning. It's 4:30 a.m. in
My
the morning.
God. Right. Thank you very much.
I went to bed about 12:30 a.m., which is early for me. And because I was watching the U.S. presidential debate, because
okay.
I watch it for enjoyment. I love both sides because my friends and family are on both sides, you know, so I don't want to get into politics. I just want to get into love. So that's why I'm here, and you guys get me out of bed. This is why I want to be, you know, this is what I want to do, because this is what we do. See that?
Yeah. So SIHA Top, this is the person who introduced me into Kangen, my wife, my business partner, co-founder, CEO.
Hi guys, hi.
Hi, Aru. Hi.
I am listening to all.
Yeah.
Today my parents has visited to my place after long time, after 8 months.
Nice.
Oh, you can see that happiness in your face, beaming, glowing.
You have forgotten. Parents
They are leaving now, so I'm just.
Yeah, I know.
Convey our regards.
Yeah.
Please convey our regards.
They have recognized you. My mom recognized you, Jagdish sir.
Okay. Namaste.
Yeah, I'll just introduce you while we're leaving. They're actually waiting eagerly now.
Okay, thank you.
And
Thank you.
quickly,
Take
there is
care.
Mrs. Jagdish, in fact, Kavita ma'am, she's also part of our core team, SIHA Top. In fact, she's a double postgraduate, head of a educational institution, analytical expert, lot of degrees, and a holistic empowerer. So the background of the team that we have collaborated is absolutely amazing. Kavita, you can quickly say hi to SIHA Top.
Hi, sir. Welcome. Very happy to hear you.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you. We are late by 1 minute. Anil, over to you, please.
That's okay. That's okay.
Sia, if you could go, you want to go on a mute, video, audio, you know, I'll leave it to you. You know, we will edify, and probably then we will, you know, kind of invite you back. It's up to you. You can be here as well.
We will edify and bring you. So you can stay muted on the video.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining in. It's India time, 5 p.m. Friday, and the 21st week of, if I'm not wrong, yeah, it is. Yeah, so 21st week, and Relentless team is working all for last 21 weeks, and all the big leaders from all across the globe attended here, and today we have another big legend with us. But before that, as a protocol, we'll start with yes manifestation. So basically, that's what we believe in as an Agic's mission: one family, one world, one family. So let's go for this yes unification video. And what exactly is this? Because we said yes, and that's the reason we are here. So let's go for it. Okay, I'm going to share my screen here, and we're already live on FB. You can get the link on the chat box there, and you can share with your friends as well. Okay, here we go. I'm sharing my screen. Let's go for yes unification video. All right, here we go.
As we go through life, we are faced with many challenges, some failures and some successes. When we fall, the key is to get right back up. Failure and success are intertwined. They need each other to exist. It's through their contrast that we choose every day to be better, to do more, and have more in our life experience. Failures, in essence, drive us towards our successes. We need both failure and success to grow as human beings. We learn from our failures. We apply what we've learned, and that is when we grow. There's a single word that has the power to shift our vibration in 1 second, and that word is yes. We've all gathered here today because we want more out of our lives. More happiness, more success, more prosperity, more love, more unity, more health, and more balance. We all want to be in the flow of all good things. But with one big heartfelt yes, all of that changes. It changes the instant that you say it, and more importantly, when you feel it. Yes is a feeling. More yes, then you will know the power of yes. Yes can take you instantly to where you want to be and where you want to go and towards what you want to have. Even if what you desire is not fully manifest, staying connected to that feeling of yes will make it so. I firmly believe in our power to change our daily experience. I believe that all of us can create the future of our dreams right now. Yes is universal. Yes is creation. Yes is God. And even if you don't believe in God, yes is within you. You are yes. When you were born, the universe said yes. And there you were. When you first talked, walked, and asserted yourself in this world, that was yes. When you first went to school, made a good grade, graduated, got your first job, or went to college to expand your knowledge, when you first fell in love, all of that was yes at work. When you chose to join the Enagic family, you chose to change your life, and that was an astounding yes. True health is yes. Yes is a vote for you. It's an energetic shift. It begins the moment you start saying yes to life and to what comes to you, no matter what the situation or experience may be. Yes transforms everything. When you practice yes, it will broaden your horizons farther than you can ever imagine. Yes may not. You may even seem failed when you said find your way and you will absolutely succeed. Yes will take you there. Believe in your yes. As we vibrate yes together, we magnify and multiply the creative life force within all of us. And without effort, it will spread to everyone we interact with. It's infectious. With the vibration and synergy of yes, we open ourselves to the abundant flow that is life. We align ourselves fully to the universal creative energy that surrounds and permeates us. Yes is creative, yes is kind, yes is loving, yes is beautiful, yes is expanding, yes is abundant, yes is receptive, and so are you. Yes is about being open to all of the possibilities and ultimately creating the life you've always wanted. Yes is about surrendering to what is, so you can receive the hidden gift in each life experience. Whether it be labeled good or bad, there's always a gift in each life experience. Seeing that gift and accepting that will help us grow and expand in the wildest ways. We open ourselves to miracles this way. These gifts will catapult you towards your life's purpose, guaranteed. The Yes Movement, or the Year of Yes, can help us shift and align our vibration and consciousness with the universal, all-powerful, free energy of yes. And this is extremely powerful. When we ask or pray for something, the answer is instantly and always a yes. Without fail, ask and ye shall receive. We simply need to stay aligned with what we want, and it will manifest. Yes is always there to support us and always available to us. Yes lives within all of us and thrives when we make the unconscious conscious. Yes neutralizes negative energy in an instant. Just keep saying it and feeling it and you will see. The Yes Movement 2019 is a continuation of our positive movement which began last year. It's about spreading positivity, unity, faith, and manifesting the most powerful outcome for each of us in all that we do. The infinite universe is yes, and sharing the energy of yes with everyone and coding that in all that you do and all that you put out there will create and attract more yeses. Like energy attracts like energy. This is about waking up every day and saying yes to your life, yes to your creations, and yes to your dreams. Yes, you are perfect just the way you are. Yes, your life's on track. Yes, you are a success. Yes, you're wealthy. There's no reason to become what you already are. You feel that? Yes. When you feel it and believe it, you will see it. Even if you can vibrate yes just 51% of the time, you will begin to see huge changes in your life experience. The Yes movement is infectious. Use the hashtag wherever and whenever you feel inspired to encode this powerful and positive and creative intention into what you're saying, sharing, or doing. And without even telling anyone what it means, they will feel it. What you put out comes back. What you give is what you get. You'll see it when you believe it. Yes, yes, yes. That's right. Say it out loud to yourself right now. Ready, everyone? 1, 2, 3. Yes.
All right, that's yes, yes, yes. Certification for all of you. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining in. So, as a protocol, this is Anil Chetty, and I'm going to share the entire team, which is working relentlessly for last 21 weeks. So let's look at the team, and the team, along with a very, very powerful, guest we have today, and it's going to be a very powerful conversation. So before that, let me introduce the H2O, the Water Pub, the Venetia team for all of you. Just as a protocol here. So let me share the screen here quickly. Okay, here we go. All right, so that's here for you, all of you. So H2O, the Water Pub, the Venetia. Let's unite the world. H2O, the Water Pub, with yes, yes, yes unification. So here we go with our founder, CEO, and the co-founder, Mr. and Mrs. Mr. Shashidhar Iyer and Mrs. Arundhati Iyer, ma'am. So Shashi sir is the renowned entrepreneur, trainer, and he was coming from advertisement and marketing world for last 30 plus years. But today he's a compassionate, true health messenger, and we popularly known as Kangen water specialist. And he is the founder, CEO. And we have Mrs. Arundhati Iyer, ma'am, and she's the one, you're seeing all these flyers, all these creatives is coming. It's all thanks to Arundhati, ma'am, an actor by profession turned into a true health messenger. So that's the founder and the co-founder for all of you, followed by a very powerful team with the Professor Jagdish Kesar, the ex-ISRO scientist, Indian Space Research Organization, and chief mentor. So thanks so much, Jagdish sir, to accepting as a chief mentor for this group. And today we're going to hear a lot from Jagdish sir and SIHA Top, because they're going to involve in the powerful conversation today in a while. Then we have Mr. Sam Tran, a global true health educator, all the way from USA, a recovering scientist, as popularly known as, and he was a gem actually. So it's myself, Anil, and I'm a CA. Sorry, bear with me, a chartered accountant and a life coach. We have Kumara Rajja sir. He's a global leadership coach, almost 60 plus countries. He has traveled and has worked with who's of, the healthcare industry, and a very powerful person. And he's the one who was given the word Panesha, which means remedy. And we have Hemant Kumar, who is the youngest 6A food distributor from India, and he's the global trainer and coach. And we've already heard from him, what an amazing person he is. Followed by Manisha Chaudhary, ma'am. She's a business entrepreneur all her life, and she's the integrator, human values, very powerful human being, and really glad that she's part of this forum here. Then we have Rajashri J, ma'am. She's the holistic empowerer, double graduate, double PhD in the education segment. Also, she was the ex-dean for powerful educational institutions. She's also a meditation practitioner and a healer, and she's wife of Jagdish Kesar. So a very powerful couple, followed by we have Dr. Dhananjay Joshi, is the chief medical advisor, almost 30 plus years into the medical practice, and a compassionate true health messenger through Kangen water for last 5 plus years. And then we have Mr. Richard Felsen, sir, is the ex-Air Force commander, and today is the true health messenger through Kangen water. He's an ex-IS a person, very, very important person to safeguard the country here. Thanks so much, Richie sir. Then we have H2O, the Water Pub, global brand ambassador, Amina Japanwala. She's all the way from Kuwait. She's the international TV host, and she has hosted a lot of international events, and glad that she's accepted her to be a global brand ambassador for us. So that's the team for all of you, which is working behind the scene with total compassion that want to give value, bringing all the global leaders here on the platform. So that's the team. Now coming back to our chief guest today, let me quickly introduce SIHA Top, the big man, the legend. Let me here quickly share. Oops, sorry. All right. So our guest today, very powerful man. And,
Are you waiting for me?
all right, so hit SIHA Top all the way from USA. I'll tell you, guys, it's 4:30 a.m. and he's live. You'll not even feel that it's so early for him, but he looks so energetic already on the screen. I could see that vibration and the energy. So he's the Enagic certified global trainer at Enagic USA Inc. Is the global rank 6A5-3. Guys, that is one of the biggest top ranks. Dash 3 itself is an amazing rank, and you need to be really powerful to be there. He's a wellness expert, lives in Washington, USA. So he's there with us live today. And Jagdish sir is the one who's going to facilitate this entire talk show. Right, so before inviting him, I'm so excited to hear SIHA Top. I've already heard I saw his video with the Amanda Bobbitt there. So it was really, really amazing. So how many people are really, here? How many people are really waiting? So if I could get 111 on the chat box, and I'm really excited to hear from SIHA Top and of course, Jagdish sir. So if you could give us one on the chat box, I really want to see how many people are excited here to be part of this conversation. Yeah, more one, if you don't get more ones, so SIHA will not come on the conversation, he'll not agree to be part of this conversation. So please move your fingers and get us one and give a virtual clap for SIHA Top. But before we invite SIHA Top, really want, if you could all welcome Jagdish sir and Jagdish sir, take this from here on. Thanks so much, Jagdish sir, over to you here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Anil, for that wonderful start that you give us always with your very pleasing, personality and the way you introduce the guest and all. Okay, thank you very much. So thank you, everyone who is attending this forum. Before we start, there is a little bit of background that we might like to have, and every question that is there is, I think, relates to each one of us in this meeting will be able to relate. It's a wonderful opportunity for getting this golden advice from Mr. SIHA Top. So let me, on everybody's behalf, thank SIHA Top to say yes to be on this forum. So that's how we start every session on Friday with a yes. The moment, the video that we have, which gives us that context and that energy, for us to be in sync, to be able to understand each other, to be able to, comprehend each other. So having done that, now, the first question that SIHA, I would like to ask is something that all of us are very much looking forward to hear from you, your personal journey into this Enagic Kangen project and in this world, and especially, we definitely want to get the best out of what was the situation that, very clearly, we want to feel that, what was the situation that made you to get into this? Then what was your experiences in the journey, and especially from both? You're on top on health and wealth now. Okay. So how did you reach from where you were and where you are now? Your name, I don't know where it's a coincidence. Your name is, you're on top on health and wealth. So there you are.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah. Thank you so much. First of all, I want to thank everybody that's on this call, because to me, time is the most valuable commodity in the world. Time, and you are giving me your time, and that means so much to me. So I want to give you the best of my time. So thank you to everybody that's on here. You started it with one of my most favorite videos for our Enagic family around the world, which is the Yes movement video. I was so glad that I was one of the first ones to hear that when Eric Persack and Daryl Persack from Magic Web System designed that for all of us. And so I get goosebumps when I hear that, because I don't just hear it, I listen to the words, I feel the words. I don't know about you guys, but when I posted that when it first came out, I said, put that in your ears and turn it up, because that's the vibration that we all need to be a part of. I love how we're all coming together. You know, we're in the water business, water lifestyle. We're like a drop of water. When you see raindrop on whether it be on a flat surface, we're all just different drops. But as the surface changes, and you see that it changes in angles, you see that the water drops come together as one, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what I see for all of us. We are coming from all around the world, you know, as water droplets, and now we're all coming to one. And I can't thank Mr. Oshiro, the father of our company, the founder of our company, to bringing us all together. So that's how we're going to move this world into the future. I'm all about helping other people. The reason why I do what I do is because when I help other people, just like when you help other people, you get something, we get something that no amount of money can make you feel the joy of other people's joy and other people's happiness and other people's success. So with that said, I can start with my journey and introduce you guys quickly a little bit about my background. I was born in Cambodia. I immigrated to the US in 1975 when I was 5 years old. So yes, I'm a very young 51-year-old young Cambodian young man here. So I'm not getting old. I refuse to get old. My dad was an Air Force pilot. So in Cambodia, my mom was a teacher in Cambodia. When we came here to America, we were sponsored by an American family. And I went through first grade all the way up through college, and I wanted to make my parents proud. They gave up everything to give me and my brother everything. And you know, to me, that's how do you pick up and leave your whole family and leave your life and leave everything, but for what? There had to have been the reason. The reason was for us. And so I knew growing up, they didn't have to say it. In our family, we didn't have to say that. We just felt the love. We knew the love. We knew the passion and the compassion that our parents had for us. So my biggest reward, or our biggest thank you to our parents, I say myself and my brother, was to be able to be independent as soon as we could, so that they didn't rely on us, and we could help, and we could provide or help them back. So I took the road of becoming a business entrepreneur from the age of 19 till 39. I was in the real estate finance business and real estate development. So I started very young while I was in college. And even before I was out of college, I was made a partner in the firm at 21. And then my mentor at the time, who was my boss, taught me how to develop my business skills and how to grow myself and how to build a future for my family. So I can't thank him enough for instilling me at a very early age, you know, the importance of ethics and morals and just good guidance all the way through in the world of business. Because, you know, you can have different coaches along the way. I was fortunate to have a teacher who left the teaching industry to make money, because the teaching industry didn't pay him enough and give him the lifestyle. And I saw the lifestyle as a young man, and I said, I want his lifestyle. So I had a very good teacher at that age. I worked it for 20 years of my life, owning my own business. At the age of 25, I left my partner, which was my boss, to start my own at 25, because I felt I could do it better. You know, the computer age was coming about, and it scared me, because if you're not advancing in business, you're dying. And that's the same then, and it's the same now. And so skills is very important for us to have. And I've always wanted to acquire more skills. And you acquire more skills by getting around more people that have more skills than you. Okay. Or you learn something that you're not so strong at, whether it be public speaking or whether it be finance, or you learn it, you become stronger. So my goal, you guys don't know about this about me, but I'm going to tell you, I was the laziest person that you will ever find. And that's a good thing. I was so lazy that I wanted to retire. That's my goal from the age of 12 years old when everybody had their job picked out. I just wanted to retire because I saw my friends' parents and uncles and aunties and grandparents retired and they could do anything that they want. I want that job. So I worked my tail off to retire for 20 years. Like I said, from 19 to 39 years old. I had an amazing business here in Washington State doing financing all over the US, licensed in all over the US. But in 2008, if you don't remember the recession in the US, it was a big crash. So what the world is feeling now with COVID and the shutdown, I had experience in 2008 personally, firsthand. My business shut down, not because I didn't have business, because the economic world just crashed on me. So I had to reinvent myself at 39. Instead of thinking of retirement, I lost everything, guys. I lost everything. All my finances were gone. I thought that, you know what, life was going to be just a cakewalk from that point on. But it was the toughest part of my life. One of the hardest things that I've ever had to do, because we all here on the phone have so much compassion towards the people that are around us. One of the toughest things as an adult was to give the last paycheck to my staff. I had a staff of like 9 to 11 people at the time. And I had to give them their last paycheck, their what they call a pink slip. But before I did, I asked them, is there anything that we could have done to save this ship? And they said no. Then I said, this saddens me, but I have to give you this as your last check. It killed me. I went home and I cried like a baby for 2 weeks. I just didn't want to do anything. I just felt I failed my friends. I failed my family. I failed myself. I've never been down so low. I'm so used to climbing, just like so many of you were here. We're used to climbing, and then life, I didn't know life was going to give me this crash. And so if you're there in the crash, I feel you, brothers and sisters. I feel you. And I don't ever want anybody to feel that pain. You know, if I can help prevent that pain, if I can help you stay away from that, I will. But with that said, this is life, and we will all go through hardship. But just know that tomorrow is a better day. So that is, my history and how I got involved with Enagic was that in 2008, I was so sick because of the stress. Remember, I was losing my income. My overhead just to pay my office and my staff was $25,000 US at that time. This was 12 years ago per month before I made even a dime. So when you don't have any money coming in, you're spending your savings. So you take a year and a half times $25,000 to $30,000 per month. And that's how much I was spending to try to keep my business alive for a year and a half before I said, I can't do this anymore. So I crashed financially first, physically, mentally, even spiritually. But I still had the support of my family and my wife, and my children were just born, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. Like I said, everything was perfect until the economy crashed. I had to climb out. I was so sick. I was coughing up blood. And I didn't know what it was. It scared me. I thought it was cancer. I didn't even want to say the C word because I didn't want to manifest it. We all understand about manifesting. I didn't want to put that in my head. I don't want to put it in my heart. I didn't want to put it out in the universe. So I went to the doctors and I said, Doc, you got to fix me. I've been coming to you for 7 years and now I'm coughing up blood. What is this? Because this is scaring me. So he sent me to a throat specialist and they stuck a camera down my throat and they said, aha, they showed me on the computer. We see what's wrong with you, SIHA. You have burning of the esophagus, severe burning of it. Acid reflux is what they diagnosed me with, right? So they wanted to give me pills for the rest of my life. Here it was called Zantac. And thank God, hindsight, I didn't want to take it because the doctor said, you have to take this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. To me, I'm a finance guy. I'm a money guy. I'm a numbers guy. So you're telling me $3 a pill times that by $3, 3 times a day, that's $9, times that by 30 days, that's $270 per month. For the rest of my life, I'm thinking that's a lot of money. But as soon as that thought came into my mind, the thought came into my mind that no, you're not going to put this in your body because God didn't create you to put chemicals for the rest of your life in your body. That's just what came in me. So I on the way home, I did not stop by the pharmacy store like the doctor wanted me to pick up the prescription drug. I just went home. The next day, I was telling a good friend of mine up in Vancouver, BC. I live in Bellingham, Washington, which is 1 hour away from downtown Vancouver, BC, Canada. So I'm right on the border. I get the best of both worlds. I get the US and I get Canada. If you guys have ever been to Vancouver, one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and I'm sure you have lots of family there, right? So I go there because I had a second home there. I had a condominium, 1 floor from the top. And that was our second home. My wife and I would go there to enjoy our Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and come home Sunday. It'd feel like a vacation. We were in another country, even though it was only an hour away. So when I was there in Canada, my friend referred me to a holistic clinic to go get my cough checked out. And he says, go meet this gentleman. His name's Wade Lightheart. He knows a lot about health, and I think he can help you out. So I make an appointment and I go for the appointment in the evening. I just wanted to go and get out. Honestly, it was like 7:30. It was cold here. It was kind of wet, and I just wanted to get in and get out. So as soon as I went in, I shook Wade's hand. I said, "Hi, my name is SIHA Top. You come highly recommended from a good friend of mine, and I have acid reflux. I was diagnosed this. I know exactly what I got. What are you going to give me?" You know, folks, I didn't even know what holistic meant at that time, 12 years ago. I couldn't even say the word. I thought it was, I just wanted to get in there and say, just give me your lotion, your potion, your emotion, your magic, your voodoo, whatever you're going to give me, just give it to me. I'm out. But he saw that I was kind of in a hurry and tense, and he says, "Hold on, buddy." He goes, "Hold on, back up. What kind of water are you drinking?" I said, "What do you mean, what kind of water am I drinking? Water's water." He says, "No, seriously, what kind of water are you drinking?" I said, "Seriously? Well, here in America, we have this big store called Costco, and Costco is going around the world. And it's a big store that has some of the best products at the best prices." So I said, "I'm drinking Costco water, because it's $2.80 for a case of water." He's like, "That's not the right water to be drinking. That's leaching the plastic." And he went on and for 40 minutes, he gave me a water presentation like so many of you have seen. You know what? It's something spoke to me, and I said, "I got to try it." So I tried it, and lo and behold, I found benefit in it. I know we're not supposed to make medical claims around the world or here in the US, but I found benefit, and that was the only thing that I did differently. My cough that I had for 7 years in 4 days was gone. So to me, that was a miracle, and that started the path down the health path, because I was so sick and I was so depressed and I was so down and I was so just all these things that were going on in my body.
Issues from his end, I think.
I told them my best friends, I told them what it did for me, and they tried it and they found benefit of it in it. And again, this is 2008. I didn't have a job. I was going from nobody was hiring in the US. When the economy is down, nobody was hiring. So I learned that there was a business opportunity with the Nagic, and so I decided, you know what, let me take a look at this. So I was doing the Nagic business at the same time that I was doing medical sales. I was selling x-ray machines at the same time. And so in 2 months of working my butt off, trying to make sales with the x-ray machines to different hospitals, in 2 months, guess how many x-ray machines I sold? Zero. But in 2 months, guess how many Nagic SD501s I sold? Because back then we didn't have the K8 yet. I sold enough to pay it off because that's all I wanted to do. And with only spending 5 hours to 10 hours maximum per week in promoting the Kangen water, I was able to sell 9. So those 9 it paid off my machine. That's all I wanted to do. But at the end of 2 months, I'm a result kind of business person. So when I saw the results that I got in 2 months of only working the magic business 5 to 10 hours per week, very little and not knowing much about it, I was able to pay off a $4,000 machine versus I couldn't sell any X-ray machines during that time because it was 2008 and there was a recession. So I quit that job and I went full-time from that point on all the way until now. This is the only thing that I've ever done is the Enagic business. And I thank God and I thank Mr. Oshiro and I thank all of you and our teams put together because it has provided me a dream lifestyle of physical health, financial health, and security, peace of mind for my family. I'm saying that to you truthfully and for real because I've hit the ranks, and right now in 2020 we're going through the worst times in economic history around the world, and yet I'm able to provide the lifestyle still for the family. And Enagic is still paying my paychecks in this shutdown. We are a business that is essential around the world where, only essential businesses can open. We are it, folks. And we are getting paid when to do our essential business. So I have to say, this is absolutely for real. So when you're climbing through the ranks, first, we're working hard. We're investing money and time, and we're working hard and hard and hard. Every year it goes up, and our money is down here as we first start. Our commissions are big, but they're not bigger yet. But as time goes on, when you're building your team and your business is going up, so is your income. And there comes a time where they connect, they intersect. And now you're starting to work less and the income continues to go up. I'm telling you, this is the absolute path of success with Enagic because it's the exact path of myself and so many others that are on here. So work, do what you have to do so that you'll be able to work less going into the future. So I hope that answers your first question there.
Yes, thank you. Fantastic. It was an amazing journey. It's very, very inspiring the way you articulated, and I'm sure every one of us here are very much impressed by the situation. You are up, down, and again on top. Okay. Now with this journey, some golden rules that you may like to suggest for the beginners, in this audience, those who are there are many more in the Facebook, live stream. So they are there, and many more, these videos, they will be listening to you even after this meeting. So what are the golden rules for beginners, the prospects, while choosing Enagic as a career? Well, again, you choose this in last time when the economy was down, you said. Now,
Yes.
From that context, now again the economy is down. So do you think this is the right time to get in? And if so, why? And this is where I wanted you to tell, and then especially for those who want to choose Enagic as a career or a fortune spinning platform,
Yes,
Please.
thank you, Jagdesh. That's a great question. Absolutely, this is one of the most optimal time to recruiting your successful team. There's so many qualified and overqualified entrepreneurs and business-minded people and single family home, income earners that don't have an income, that don't have a way to derive money. That was me. I didn't have an income when I started this. So this is absolutely the same. God is giving me a second chance. And that's why I'm out here going all out so I can help somebody who may be hurting like I was right now. Because you and I know there are people hurting. They're hurting financially. Finance helps make life a lot easier. Do we agree with that? Anybody disagree with that?
Yeah.
So I'm here about the love. We are here about the compassion, but we're also here about the reality of life. And the reality of life is the stronger the finance, the healthier that we can be. It's that simple, folks. So now is absolutely the best time to going out there to building your business and recruiting for entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs that want what you want. Okay. And to answer the other parts of your question, for our beginners, folks that are just starting this out or looking to start this out, I love you, because I was there once and everybody on this call was there once. We were 0 A's at one time. So if you've ever been in the business, you know what I mean. A 0 A, we just got our machine, we invested into our business, we invested in our health, we invested into our future. We were 0 A's. You are a 0 A, I congratulate you. You just quit your job, I congratulate you. You just lost your job, I congratulate you. You know, you want to build a world global business, I congratulate you. We congratulate you. So absolutely, this is the best time. For you beginners, this is some of the golden rules that I share with all my teams and everybody that, you know, is looking for anything. And it doesn't even have to be an adjunct, but here's some questions that if you don't ask yourself and you don't know the answers, then you need to find them, because you need to search that out. I'm just here as a coach. I'm just here as, you know, a mentor, in a sense that I've gone through that path, and now I can give it back to you. I use the analogy of, you know what, I went through a tunnel. We all going through a tunnel of life, and the tunnel is dark, and I had a flashlight and I made it all the way through the end of the tunnel, and the light is bright, and I want you to see the light. And so now all I have to do is turn back and shine my flashlight back at you so that your path is a lot easier. Now you have my light and your light. Okay. So here's some questions that you need to ask yourself, and you need to know the answer. Before starting, ask yourself, what will make me happy? What's going to make you happy? Because it's not me. It's not Jadesh. It's not Shashi. It's not anybody that's on this call that you need to make happy, but you first. Okay. So you need to know what makes you happy. What is your dream job? You know, what is your dream career that you can do, and even if it didn't pay you much, but it paid you just enough to pay for your monthly expenses, you'd never quit because it's your dream job, right? Because if we just had just enough to pay our expenses, but you have your dream job, you want to wake up. I want to wake up at 3:30 in the morning to do my dream career right here. I wanted to do that, and I'm not a morning person. Okay, my alarm clock is my body. When my body says it's time to wake up, it's time to wake up. But when my peers and my future says it's time to help people, get up, because it's like going on a vacation. Okay. So what is that dream job or dream work that you can do even if you weren't getting paid extra money, just enough to pay the bills? That's what you want to find. Okay. Another question that you need to ask yourself is, you know, what is it that I want? Where do I want to see myself in 2 years, or in 5 years, or in 10 years? Okay, where do I want to see myself? Maybe it doesn't even have to be that long. Maybe where do I want to see myself at the end of this year of 2020? And it could be physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, whatever, relationship-wise. Where do you want to see yourself? You need to know. You need to have such clarity, such vision of where you want to be. That's the question that you need to ask yourself and have the answer as well. And so remember in 2008, when I was going through my crash, I had to ask myself, you know, what do I want to do? The same questions. And you can use some of the things that I was looking for in a business or in a career going into the future. What I was looking for my business into the future was, you know what? I used to sell houses, and I used to give people loans from the bank for the house. So I sold money. So I said, you know what? I can't do that anymore, because you know, the next thing that I'm going to sell, my service or my product, is going to be something that everybody can use. Because when you're working for the banks, that's what I was a financier and a developer selling houses. I could only sell on the average to my customers who were from the age of 25 to 65 years old. You know, and in America, if you wanted to use my services, you had to have a good job. You had to, you know, for income, you had to have good credit so that I can lend to you. You had to have savings so I can, you know, give you a down payment. You had to have all these things. Now you're my customer. And so the niche of my clients was just very small. And then my competition was every bank and every other mortgage company and every other developer. That was my competition. So you had to be very good to be very successful. I said the next business I go into, the product has to be everybody can use. I believe everybody needs the healthiest water for their body. So not just every human from the age of 1 day until 125 years old. Humans need it. Animals need it. Plants need it. The globe needs it. There's no excuses. We have doctors, we have restaurant owners, we have janitors, we have Air Force pilots, we have athletes, we have everybody on this call. We all need the healthiest water on earth. Perfect. Check off that list. Check one. I got the product and the service that everybody needs. Another question that I asked was, okay, I wanted a borderless business. You're in India. I'm in Washington State, USA. You can have a business here and I can have a business there. And anywhere I see people from all over the world here, Australia, Asia, Africa, Europe, America. Guess what, folks? We are borderless. I lived on the border, so I know the power of being borderless, being able to conduct business in two sides of the world. Okay, I'm an American, and I go and I make money in Canada, and my Canadian teams, which is 35% of my teams, come to the US. We live a dream life. We go all over Asia, all over Australia, all over India, all over Africa, because we have a global business. I was looking for a borderless business. I didn't want to have any limits. None, okay? No, we don't need we need a passport, but we don't need a working visa to go work in another country. Absolutely amazing, folks. You know what that is worth? Infinity when it comes to finance success, okay? So we have that in place. Another question that I asked was, or that I was looking for was, I wanted a way to make money 24/7. I mean it. How many of us want a business that we can make money 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? Okay, that's what we have here, folks. We have a business that can make money 24/7. Why? Because when you start building a business around the world, when I'm asleep, you're awake. If you're on my team, right? Or you have a team here in America, when you're asleep, they're awake. When they're awake, you're asleep. When you wake up, you see your sales come through your computer. That's 24 hours, 24/7, 365. What a beautiful, I'll ask any business owner, let's compare. Are you making money 24/7? Because I got used to it. Being in finance, we used to charge interest. So every end of the month, the customer would pay us interest. Being in real estate, when I have rentals, at the end of every month, I got paid, right? So that's 24. I got used to that. I wanted to make money while I sleep. We are all making money while we sleep in this business. That was a criteria. Check. Next thing I wanted to ask was, The next thing I want to ask was, I wanted no certifications. I wanted no continuing education, in the sense that we had to be certified. There are things that you have to be certified to before you can start. Here in America, to be a real estate agent, you have to go to real estate school, and then you can start. To be an insurance agent, you have to go to insurance school, then you can start. To be a lawyer, you have to go to school, then you can start. To be a doctor, you have to go to school, then you can start. I wanted something that, I wanted something I could start now. I wanted something I can share with somebody that can start now. Doesn't matter what degree, what background, what income, what color, what race, what sex, it does nothing. None of that matters. What matters is your desire to help and succeed in your life. That's what matters. And that's what I was looking for. No certifications, no continued certifications, no boss. Okay, so from an energic leader, I'm asking everybody to spread this word. Let's do everything as best as we can so that we do not hurt the company, so that it doesn't hurt us. Because there's different laws around the world, and we need to protect the mother goose, or the ship. That's what we are. So we are all a captain of our ship to protect the main ship. Okay, so no certifications, because the more we mess it up, the more rules they give us, the more laws, the more things that, and we don't want that. We want to be independent distributors. We don't want to be dependent. Okay, we want to be independent. And another thing that I was looking at, so check, no certifications. Don't you guys love that? We can go out right after this presentation, right after this webinar, and sign up somebody, and they can start learning to earn. Beautiful.
Wow. Beautiful.
Right? You don't have another thing that I was looking for was on my checkoff list was I wanted an online business. Back then I knew we needed to be online. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, because we are all able to do that right now. So in business, remember I said you have to be ahead of the curve, not behind, ahead. Everything that this project, this Enagic project has is ahead of the curve. We have the easiest job in the world. And that is to educate people on the healthiest lifestyle, the wealthiest lifestyle, and the best security with peace of mind. That's all we have to do. The logistics of the company, Mr. Oshiro has already taken care of. You don't need to worry about the taxes in America if you have a business here. I don't need to worry about the taxes and the rules and the guidelines in India if I have a business there. You see what I'm saying, guys? Who is one of the richest men in the world, and what business does he do? Have you guys ever heard of Amazon or Alibaba?
Yep.
Okay, they have online businesses. They're selling to everybody around the world. The richest man in the world in record time, Jeff Bezos. You know what? He's my neighbor. He lives like an hour and a half south of me. Bill Gates is an hour and a half from me. Starbucks is an hour and a half from me. Boeing is an hour and a half from me. So all these big companies are right where I live. So I'm just sharing that with you because I want to be like them. Okay, we can be like them by being online. We can sell 24/7. Our job is just go do the best presentation that we can and allow people to find us online. Come to our webinars, come to our trainings, come to our demonstrations, and then let's share it. And when we all do that, we all become blessed. So that's my answers to question number 2.
Yeah, wonderful. It's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, wonderful answer. I think you touched many points, and then it's actually much more than what we could expect. Actually, you addressed the entire 360-degree aspect of somebody who must have had any doubt. I think they must be convinced about it. Thank you very much for that wonderful answer. So the going to the next question, actually there comes, actually this should have come later, but this question is coming ahead of the other questions of what are the strategies, sales growth strategies, and what was the importance of a mentor. But I think it's consciously we are asking this question first, because that's where is the biggest barrier for the people who are sitting here and all that goes through in their mind. What is the mindset and action plan that one should have when they face rejections? The most, the rejections is something that bothers everyone. And how do you overpower, you have different kind of pressures when you get to the rejections, your own self-belief, then family pressures, the lack of motivation, how to stay focused on the energy career path. So what are your suggestions in that?
Thank you for that question. I love that because we all get rejections. We all get the no slam. I'm going to make it really simple because I had a really good teacher on this. And my teacher was Jordan Belfort. And he was a top salesman back in the late 80s, early 90s in stocks, in finances. He trained the janitor to make $4 million a year, selling stock. So it's about, okay, the rejection, so how do we sell without getting the rejections? Well, he says, do 3 things, sell on 3 things. And I do this continuously. And it's so ingrained in my head, it becomes easy. And I want to make it easy for you. Think of why you think of the last big ticket item that you bought, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, $100,000, $500,000, whatever. What was the biggest thing that you bought? 1, did you love the product? 2, did you love the company? And 3, did you love the salesperson? So let's roll that back and let's take a look at the cars, because most people own their own cars or motorcycle, you know? So did you love the product? Did you love that Honda or that Toyota or that, you know, Kia, whatever, Mercedes, BMW? Did you love the product? Because you had to, the answer had to be yes for you to spend that amount of money, right? 2, do you love the company? Do you love what the company represents? So do you love what Toyota's reliability stands for? That's what it's known for. Do you love the luxury of BMW? Do you love the performance of Porsche? You know, I'm using cars because I love cars and I have cars. So, right? So do you love the product? Do you love the company? And the third thing is, who told you about it? It had to have been the salesperson when you went onto the lot or you went to buying it from the last owner. Because if you don't love the salesperson, you're going to walk away. Why would you give them money? Why would you give them the gratification, you know, of making you not feel good, not making you feel 100%? No, you want to feel 100% when you buy that. So I use that with our Kangen water. I bring value by giving them, look, here's my product. Here's what it does. It saves the environment. You don't have to use chemicals in your life. You know, it's for myself and my family, my dog and my plants and my household. It's something that, you know, is going to save the planet going into the future. That's the product. You do not love the product. It's designed to last my life, a quarter of my lifetime, you know, 25 years plus. If you take care of it, I'm sure it'll go longer than that. But let's just say it's, you know, designed to last a very long time, 25 years or more. You know, the company is a solid debt-free company out of Japan. It's been around for over 45 years. It's, you know, it helps people with their health and with their wealth and their peace of mind. Here's my company. Here's Mr. Oshiro. Here's the people in my company around the world who we have, from Air Force pilots to doctors to teachers to restaurant owners, you name it. We have so many people that are involved in our project around the world. This is what our company stands for. Okay. And then they have to love you, the salesperson. So that's something that you have to work on. You know, do you love yourself? Look at yourself in the mirror, and you have to be honest with yourself. And if you don't, it's okay. You know what? I don't love myself, but I love myself getting better. So look in the mirror and get better, and you'll love yourself more tomorrow than you would yesterday, because you're supposed to get better. And I've always said this to everybody. I'm trying to improve myself 1% per day, every single day. If we could improve ourselves 1% every day for 365, we've become a whole new person. 365 degrees, 360 degrees, more than a whole new person. So be 1% better. Smile more. Get a haircut. Get new wardrobe. Make a new friend. Go exercise. Do 10 push-ups. Go for a walk. That's 1% more every day, and you'll be a whole new person. Okay, so going back to your question, they have to love the product, they have to love the company, and they have to love you. You do that, and you'll sell anything. Okay, and we sell the best. I want to keep that short.
Yeah. As you said, it's a precise answer. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for that. Love the product, love the company, and the company, we are very fortunate. You know, we are the company that we are proud of, and the product that we are proud of, and that is giving us help, and it is helping us to improve, you know, more than 1% better if we really make best use of the product, you know. Yeah. Thank you. So the next question that I have for you, SIHA, is this is something, you know, we want to leverage your, you know, the depth of experience that you have. You know, before you entered this business, you were already a successful businessman, and you really had that experience that really gave you a sort of shock, and you got into deep, you're down, very down physically, mentally, and as you say, spiritually as well. And again, you bounce back, and using this business model, you have again bounced back to the top. Okay, maybe better than where you were earlier. So here we want you to give us very specific team growing and sales growth strategies for the distributors who are already into this, who are, like they are already the users of Kangen device and they understand the business plan and they are at different levels. Could be, as you said, best is to start with zero, say 0A. Okay. So strategies, please.
So the strategies, again, I want to keep this very simple. I keep life very simple. Everything's already complicated enough. So the strategies of this business is very simple for me, and I'm going to make it very simple for you. I believe one of the most valuable things that you can acquire is skills. So acquire, go get, go learn, go do every skill that will help you in this business. Because not only will it help you in this business, it will help you in your life. And that's anything from communications to, how to speak clearer, how to communicate, that's very important. Relationships, how to build relationships, how to keep relationships, how to grow relationships, right? So your skills is very, very important. And nowadays we are in the world of YouTube University. Anything you want to learn, anything from changing a toilet to changing a tire, to changing your mind, you go to YouTube University. You guys know what that is, yeah? YouTube.com. Type it in. Okay. I put in good things in my head before I start my day. So when I'm taking my vitamins, drinking my water first thing in the morning, I'm listening to something good on YouTube. There are so many mentors out there. You have to find one that connects with you. Ask your peers, ask your leaders, ask everybody, who do you listen to? Who do you listen to? And listen to them and change it up. Sometimes you feel that this mentor is too fast, this mentor is too slow, this mentor is too masculine, this mentor is too kind. Change it up. I have a mix because it's like music. I love all music. Okay, so that's your mindset is very important. You need to put yourself in a strong mindset because the whole world is going to tell you no. And we are going to tell you what? Yes. What? Yes. What? Yes. So that's what you got to put in your mindset. Just like how you started this show. Anil, thank you so much for the video because it put us in that right mindset of yes, that God wants us to have this. Yes. That's just that gives me goosebumps because I know it's true. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to continue with I've got a couple more things that I want to say on that.
Okay, go ahead.
So learn as you earn, because we're talking about people who are just starting. Learn as you earn. So don't stop earning. Don't get what we call here in America analysis paralysis. You just want to learn, but you don't do. Stop it. Go earn money. Okay? You can learn as you earn. I'm not telling you to stop learning. I'm telling you to learn and earn. So the simple strategy, right?
Yeah.
Here's something that I've always said to myself and my teams and all of you here today. Be it until you become it. Be it until you become it. So many people say fake it until you make it. I hate the word, let me back up. I don't like the word fake it. Why fake it? No, I don't want to fake. I don't want to be a fake. I want to be it until I become it. I want to be happy until I become happy. I want to be healthy until I become healthy. I want to be rich until I become rich. Rich doesn't mean money. Rich can be rich in knowledge, rich in love, rich in, in relationships, rich in friendships, rich, there's so many ways to be rich and grateful. Okay. So be it until you become it. Also, no matter what I say, no matter what I do, no matter how much time you spend, nothing is going to happen until you take action. Until you take action, I'm talking to you, my brothers and sisters. You just got to go talk to somebody about our amazing product company and you. That's the action. What I want more than anything is the next call that I'm on or the next direct message or private message that you send me is SIHA, I sold a machine. That's what I want. I sold a machine. I sold 10 machines. I sold 100 machines. That's what I want. That's the only thing I'm asking. Is that too much? No, it's not. It's good for you. It's good for me. It's good for all. Okay. So action, because I don't want people, just talkers. No, we want people who take action. Okay. Commitment and dedication. Put your mindset, you're like an athlete. An athlete who is in the Olympics, the World Olympics. You're representing your country, you're representing your family, you're representing you. This is that. Put your mindset as that. So your commitment and your dedication has to be relentless. Okay? That's for you. I'm your coach. I'm going to tell you this is what you need to bring home the gold. Everybody wants to bring a medal. Everybody wants to bring a medal. Who doesn't? But you have to be committed and dedicated relentlessly. Okay? And one of the last things that I want to add to this is lead by example. You want to sign up another Shashi or another Anil or any of the great leaders that are on here, then you have to be the great leader to attract the great leader. Like attracts like. It's not opposites attract. That's what we learned. That's what I learned when I was younger. Opposites attract. No, they repel. In my world, they repel. Like attracts like. So, folks, be the leader. Lead by example. Drink your water religiously. I have so many people who, you know what? It's okay to just do it for the money. But the money, if you have all the money and you don't have the health, you're done. Okay? Roger Jobs, you guys know who he is? The founder of Apple. Excuse me, Stephen Jobs. Roger Jobs is my Porsche dealer, owns my Porsche dealer. Stephen Jobs, Apple owner, rest in peace. He had all the money in the world, all the everything, and his life was cut short because he had cancer. So all the money in the world means nothing, folks. So be the leader, lead by example. Those, my friends, are my strategies.
Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. So very pointed and focused, points. And thank you very much. So the next point is that many places you did mention about mentor. Okay. So I want this question very much focused on the importance of mentor. You may like to tell you, because you did mention about a teacher, and I also heard you mentioning about mentors. You use the word plural. Okay, so I want you to highlight the importance of having a mentor, and also how to plugging into weekly systems, daily team interactions, that continuous interaction, how important it is. Because that is one of the things that we notice. People, only on some days, after 2 weeks, after if that gap is given, how it affects, and what is the importance of regular weekly and daily interactions, and the importance of the mentor.
Great question. It's a long one, and I want to answer it the way that I found easy and successful for me.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
So let's start out with a mentor. On my phone, I make lists of everything, and I have a list of mentors that I just put on a regular list, and I keep adding to it. And I put my favorites at the top, towards the top, and I go down. So I'll just read a few off, like Robin Sharma. If you guys have not, he's one of my all-time favorites, okay? Tony Robbins, John C. Maxwell, Gary Vaynerchuk, Simon Sinek, Maria Forleo. She's awesome. If I wasn't married, my wife better watch out. No, I'm kidding. I'm just playing. But amazing businesswoman, entrepreneur, just absolutely, Dale Carnegie, Joel Marion, just to name a few. I put a whole list.
Oh,
and I go down each one. Who am I in the mood for? It's like music. And I just go to YouTube and I listen to them. Sometimes I have 3 minutes, sometimes I have 3 hours because I'm on a walk. I like to exercise, right? So That's so that's the mentors that they charge tens of thousands of dollars, and I'm sure they're worth it, but sometimes we can't get to them. Sometimes we don't have the finance. I'm trying to help you start a business with very little capital. Okay. So that's how we do it. You already have YouTube, you already have the time. Now that's how you find your mentors. Okay. I believe that you need to get plugged in with the Magic mentors and Magic leaders all around the world. All around, just like Shashi, found all these amazing leaders. That's what you need to do, because you're learning from them. If you don't know anything, you'll learn from them. You're going to take nuggets from everybody. I believe taking the golden nuggets from everybody. When I used to practice martial arts when I was a teenager, or when I was a young man, my martial arts was not karate or judo or shih tzu. It wasn't one art. Back then, now they have what's called mixed martial arts, because they mix it all, jiu-jitsu and all that. Mine was kaju kenbo, karate, judo, kenbo. It was all mixed together. It was 5 arts into one, way back then. So I learned to master these types of arts. So when I fought them in tournament, I knew exactly what the Taekwondo guys were going to kick. I saw it. Okay. So that's what I'm sharing with you with your mentors. Have many, learn from all, and then teach what you've learned. That's, otherwise the mentor, you didn't do their job. The best thank you for us is that you've done, you're successful. Get plugged in, collaborate, which is what we're doing here. Collaborate with people in your community that, even if they're not in the magic business, maybe they're in another business. When I first started, I didn't work with anybody that was in other network marketing companies, because I was like, no, magic or nothing. Wrong. I was wrong, and I admit it. I can admit when I'm wrong, and I'm learning. Because I went and I learned their product. I bought their product. I didn't sell their product, but they bought mine, and now they sell only mine. So that's, you go to make friends. You go to help somebody. They might have a product that's amazing. Great, utilize that. But I'm not selling it or promoting it. I sell and promote the magic kangen lifestyle. And they either have the machine or they're doing the business with me. Okay, that's collaborating. If you're feeling low, because our energy is up and down, and that's life. But if you're feeling low, call your mentor that's going to kick your ass. Excuse my French, but you need an ass kicking mentor that's going to kick your butt when you're feeling low. Okay, in the right way. They're going to kick it in the right way. And then when you're feeling high, call your teammates to kick some ass together. Okay, so we have low and we have high. That's us in life. So when you're high, you know what I'm talking about. You sell a machine, man, the whole world is great. God is good, right? That's just one machine. Now go help somebody sell 1 or 10 or 20 machines on your team, or a new team. Watch that high just go through the roof. So that, again, you are the mentor. Be it till you become a team and kick some ass together.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay. So
that's fun.
Yeah, wonderful, actually. Yeah. So you did mention about the energetic business online. Okay. Now, if you have noticed, and I would like to also mention here that the format that we have this Water Educators Forum on Friday, and then Saturday, same 5 o'clock to 2 hours, we have energetic product demo, followed by the business plan presentation and sharing of testimonials. This is happening. This is the 21st week. We are doing this consistently, and the value that people get because of this, because this is like helping an online business. Here people bring their prospects, they get a chance to learn. They also get a chance for the prospects to listen from many successful people. The impact of this is much, much more than otherwise, one-on-one that we were traditionally doing before pandemic, that came in. This came in as a blessing, for energetic business. And as you said, energetic business has grown leaps and bounds during this time where many other businesses are struggling. So here, we want to, we will, share with you more. And this is the idea with which we established this forum. We'll talk in detail later about this. However, importance of integrating the synergy between Anagic Business Online and our forum, of course, and laptop lifestyle masterclass of Amanda Bobbitt, who is your mentee, I understand, right? So you must be very proud that your mentee is doing so well. So how it can be useful, to all, especially the ones who are listening right now.
Thank you for that. Folks, again, I'm going to keep it really simple here for you. When you're 0A and your sponsor is 2A, 5A, 6A, whatever A, listen to them. Listen to them. If you're a 2A or a 5A and you're signing up somebody and you don't have enough information, send them up to your upline that does have information. Work with active leaders in your organization. Let me repeat that. Work with active leaders in your organization. Just because they're a 6A does not mean they're active. Okay? I don't go by rank. I go by performance. So I'm sharing with everybody on the line, whether you're 1 day in or 12 years in, you want to work with people who are working. Okay? The ranks are just ranks. That's congratulations, but that's not performance. That doesn't give you the results. So if you are working with an active 6A, follow their lead until you become a 6A yourself. Then you can change the formula or the system, because everybody has a system, and it would be selfish of me and non-professional me to say I have the best system. No. We all have a system. Our job is to teach others to find their system and develop their system. Independent, remember? Independent distributor. So another question that you'd asked me, Jagdish, was that how often should you talk to your mentors or your mentee? Okay. My answer to that, my honest answer, and I shared that already, is when you're up or down, that's when you need to talk to them. Because in between, you need to be working. I don't have, you know what? Sorry, folks. No, not sorry. I don't say sorry anymore. I'm learning to, I have time to spend with my family. I have time to exercise. I have time to, do my hobbies that I like. I have to make the time. I'm learning how to fly an airplane and get my pilot's license. So I don't have time to babysit. So as a mentor, and for everybody, I'm saying this because it's true. Okay, but when you're starting and I see that you have ambition, I see that you have potential, I'm going to spend a lot more time with you. We all are. We're going to give you the benefit of the doubt. But your actions, your successes will really return our time. Because if we, the mentors, the coach, keep telling you to do something and you don't do it, or you go somewhere else and you just do it your way, it just takes the mentorship out of us, if I can say that. So if that answered, some of the questions that you're talking about, mentorship and a system, the system is find your system. And there's so many good ones out there. If you don't have one of the best, and I know this because I've seen the results. I'm a result guy. And I'm not just saying this because she's on my team or, she just is an absolutely amazing person, Amanda Bobbitt, and she has a system. She invested time and money to learning these skills to put together to teach our Anagic family. Okay, so she does have the laptop lifestyle mastery system. Okay, and I highly recommend it because I find it easy to learn. Her videos are uplifting. Her videos are professional. It's catered and it's customized to our Anagic business. Yes, you can use that information for other network marketing, but it's customized for our business. It's like if you're a sports car driver, I have a Porsche, so I'm going to learn what my Porsche can do. I'm going to go to a Porsche dealership or driving school and learn those skills. But yet when I go drive a Ferrari, I can still use some of those skills, but it's a little bit different. It's not specialized for my portion. I can't get the most out of it. Does that make sense? So Amanda Bobbitt's system or Shashi's system or any of you great leaders that are on here, you, if you are learning from them, follow their lead because they are leading by example. And I was going to say this till later, but I think it's the right time to say it right now for what I've seen in Shashish. I've never met you before, but you've been very professional. You communicated with me directly. You responded to me promptly. You lead by example because I see your videos, I see your posters. So you have a system. Obviously, you have a system to be able to put all this together and have it flow, just like this show. So learn from these great leaders. Shashi is an excellent example and representative of leadership, passion, a successful life, and putting his team first. And he and his team, you guys, are doing things that no other people are doing so that later you'll be able to do all things they cannot. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you, Shashish, for following up with you, with myself, and all of your beloved team. And so again, I was going to save that till later, but I think this was the right time because we're asking about systems, mentorship, leadership. Whether you're at your level or you're a 0 or a 1A, you need to just follow this gentleman and the many great leaders that are on here.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for those very encouraging words. So here we come to the final question. As you see, some of it you have already touched in your answer just now. The final question is about the talk show experience. What is your experience coming on to this talk show, and what is that you experience here? And before you answer, I would like to tell you that we also share those thoughts that you shared about the same. It's a mission. It's not just about making money. It's a mission, and spreading this connectivity, unification and the yes true health movement using water as a media. Water is most powerful, and we are water, like we prefer that we are all water bottles, okay? So we are using water as a media to communicate the energies, communicate the different bandwidths. So this unification of mental and the unification at the mental level and at the spiritual level, where water is used as the media. So this is something that we talk about, and that is why we feel this is very powerful and it is working very, very well. So here we wanted you to hear from you about Shashi, about H2O, the water pub, the team Panacea that you have been briefly introduced to, and what you see, with our mission and, leveraging this and then making this as a global platform for everybody to, we believe in sharing. Okay. It's not for any particular team or anything.
Sure.
And we're totally aligned with the holistic approach to wellness. And, broadly also, the vision includes the sustainability, overall sustainability, especially sustainability of humans on, human life, and also life on earth. Okay. So this is the broader mission that we have. So we have, this compassion, from passion to compassion, and all those, unification things. So we wanted you to give your views and suggestion and advice on what is your experience, and then where do you see us going?
Awesome. Thank you. Being a part of this project and with you all right now, this is where I see our future going forward together. What I believe is we all have gifts to donate before we go to heaven. We all have gifts, different gifts. And we need to determine what those gifts are that we have already. And how can we give more of that? So together, we are just one big gift to the world. That's what I see. Being a part of this project, I'm grateful and honored that you guys have asked me to be here with you. Namaste. I totally, truly believe this in my wholeheartedness. And again, I want to keep it simple, and that is surround yourself with winners and doers, not the sayers and the talkers. And that is my summary of Shashi and your organization. You guys are doers. You guys are winners. And I want to surround myself with all of you. And we want to surround ourselves with more people that are aligned with us naturally. You didn't have to, you know what? I can feel you all. I wish I could see all of you on video. So before the show's over, I would love for everybody to turn on your cameras because I would love to see you, because that means a lot to me.
Yeah, sure. Everybody, please switch on. Make yourself seen. We would love to connect visibly as well. We are connected. The energy is flowing. We're all connected. The yes movement started got us the going, and then SIHA's very, very energetic. The energy that we receive from SIHA is phenomenal. All of us are connected, and there you see this team here. I think you can see the gallery view.
And folks, let's be proud of what we have. Let's be proud of our project. Let's be proud of our family. Let's be proud of our organization. So with all the cameras on, let's take pictures of every beautiful face that's on here and let the world see that we are one. Let the world see that we are aligned. Let the world see that we are unified. Let the world see that there's more love out there, because we are all it. We are all it. Be it until you become it. So, please, by all means, share your love, because you guys have abundant of love that the world needs. And I can feel you, and I'm so blessed and happy to be a part of you. That is your gift to me, and I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, just to acknowledge SIHA Top's, this thing. So let us sort of say yes, and also let us probably, do our this thing, or maybe thumbs up. Okay, everyone, please, somebody take the photos, click the picture. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I want to close out with this, because I want to bring it to an end, because I've had so much fun today. I'm sorry, I speak a lot because I have a lot to share with you guys, but I always want to inspire people before you go out, into the world. And through all my coaching and through that I've received, I want to give back, and this is what I want to give back. From Les Brown, he says, stay hungry. When he says stay hungry in a good way, hunger for a better life, hunger to help, stay hungry. Okay, that's Les Brown.
Yeah.
Credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
Mr. Oshiro, the father of our company, he says, stay healthy. The first question he asks you is, how's your health? I've been with him many times.
Absolutely.
Had him on the big screen. He says, how's your health? So stay healthy.
Stay healthy. Hunger for being healthy. Yeah.
For myself and so many people that are on this call, be happy. If I can tell you to be anything, be happy wherever you're at. Okay. And then reminded many times by my parents and great people, and that in my life, and that is to stay humble, be humble. So with all of that wisdom that I've acquired, I give to you. Thank you, my friend, my brothers and sisters.
Namaste. Thank you very much. SIHA, that's wonderful session we had. Very memorable it's going to be, and it is very powerful, with lot of knowledge, lot of specific suggestions, strategies, and the importance of using the latest technologies, latest methods, and the importance of mentor. So wonderful, all put together. I think we touched, it was a 360-degree session, addressing all the aspects. Wonderful. Thank you very much. everyone, once again, please acknowledge SIHA for the time, the advice, the golden nuggets that he has given us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We bless you. Gratitude to you.
Catfish.
Okay, so now with your permission, SIHA, I think I will hand over it back to Shashi for the subsequent part of the session. Okay, over to Shashi. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
So
Unmute.
you're on mute, sir.
Shashi, please unmute.
Anil, unmute him.
Okay, done. Okay, so sorry.
Thank you, Anil, for unmuting. SIHA Top Bro. This was top of the world that I've ever experienced with Enagic. I said type blessings, blessings, blessings for SIHA Top for such an amazing mentoring session today. This was live mentoring. This was not a talk show. It was not just a conversation and gossiping, guys. We have to pay a few $1 million to access this kind of an input. In fact, I could feel Tony Robbins NLP program. Okay, I could feel Robin Sharma into this. In fact, even I love all these guys. In fact, I'm a Jimron student, so I can actually relate to what you shared here. In fact, that mentoring flowed through you today, and I have made my notes. Especially, I was too prepared today. Okay, so I'm a good student actually. Whenever I get a chance to learn from mentors like you, I wouldn't miss it. In fact, all golden nuggets, priceless nuggets. I would say, guys, even if you implement one point, one word, one statement of today's sharing by SIHA Top, your life can change from wherever you are to where you want to be 1000%. So type blessings in your chat box, fill it with blessings for unconditional love, unconditional mentoring, unconditional sharing by SIHA Top. In fact, we cannot compensate him with anything for this wonderful time. It is early morning, 4:30 a.m. And guys, do you remember what he said? His body is not tuned to wake up early. But whenever it is a matter of helping somebody make a difference to somebody's life, that is what he loves. And his body took action to step forward and say yes, 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 to wake up and be here at 4:30, and that to high on intelligence and wisdom. Okay, so it was not a dragging conversation at all. One of the best conversations, communication, mentoring session that I have ever experienced in my life. Long way to go, in fact, and I will credit you, SIHA Bro, for this, for always success from here on. Definitely, the blessings will come to you, and the entire world, those who are listening you, watching you, even on FB line, they are blessing you from wherever they are for this wonderful session. Then on this platform, we do have a memento for speakers on the show as a mark of respect, tribute, gratitude for contributing selflessly towards the yes, yes, yes unification. Okay, and propagate or share holistic abundance or the values of one world, one family in action to put it into practice. Now, Padecia, H2O, the word above, they are not talkers. They practice everything that is being shared here, that is being seen here, and the quality, the input, the output, everything reflects in fact. So this is for real, guys. So we plant trees on behalf of the selfless contributors on the forum who come as our guest speakers. It's a small token of remembrance, and this tree is planted for real. It is not just virtual. The certificate is virtual, but definitely whenever you visit this part of the world, you can also see it. Okay, for sure. Now, this tree is planted for you, SIHA Top especially, for contributing here, being here early morning and sharing your wisdom selflessly and propagating one world, one family. Yes, 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 unification. Now, about the tree, it is for Jagdish sir as mentor and curator to talk about it. But let me tell you something. The tree that we planted, okay, in your name, it is a tree of life. It is a tree of holistic abundance. It is a tree of prosperity. It is a tree of knowledge. And the seeds and the roots of this tree is even carried forward to the other world, from our physical body to the ethereal world, through the soul space, and through many lives, basically. You can carry these blessings, you can carry this prosperity, you can carry this abundance, what we have planted. Now, this seeding is because of the action initiated by you to give your precious time, precious wisdom, precious experience to all of us. And this blessing for real, you can carry wherever you are, whenever you are. Okay. And this will definitely be worth it. And with this, over to Jagdish sir. Thank you. Jagdish sir, you have to unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, as Shashi explained it briefly about Kalpavriksha, it's a few more words on this particular tree of life, or it's called the world tree. You can, get more. Your YouTube University has lot of information on this Kalpavriksha. And this is something is like one of the very much revered and respected, part of our, the lineage or the Indian tradition. Okay. Now here, this one is something that is planted on the famous holy river Ganges, and as a mark of respect to you, as a mark of recognition of your selfless sharing, and the love and compassion, and to express our gratitude on behalf of all of us here, on behalf of Panacea and all the people who are attending. Please kindly accept this small token of love, and this is something that will further your vision of connecting the people. As you see here, this forum has a vision of one world, one family. In our traditional way, it is called Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We believe that entire world is one family, and through this water we have found a good medium to connect people, because water has that property. In addition to various antioxidant and all those properties, water has that property. So this is how we firmly believe. And this particular tree is something which talks about sustainability. Okay, the sustainability of life on earth. It also represents the tree of life. If you see, represents every flora and fauna, every species you will find. You can find images where the tree of life, which is representing this kalpa vriksha. Okay, kalpa is imagination. Imagine this tree, where it is a power of visualization. Okay, and when you see tree, it totally, you can imagine the life on earth. Okay, so there is a lot of connotations to this. Okay, that's a lot of time we'll go in explaining, but this is a symbolic way we present group of 10 trees, and we will share to you, we email to you the location, the Google picture also, yeah, of this. And then we believe that this will help us to get connected and help the leaders who come on this forum to continue further their vision. So this is the intention with which we present this. Kindly accept it. And over to you if you would like to say something about it. SIHA.
Thank you so much, you guys. This means the world to me. I mean, not only did you already bless me with your presence here, but now you blessed me with the roots. I'm putting my roots in India before I even get to the beautiful country. And I will come out. I promise you this. I will come out to India. I will come take pictures by our tree together. It's not just mine, it's ours. So till then, please keep water with kangen. Uh, anybody with a green thumb there, find out what's the best water for it, because I want to be the biggest tree. But thank you so much. This means the world to me. And when you were saying this, I feel, you know what, I'm going to say it because it's from my heart. I feel that I've done something good for my family, that even if I'm not here, my daughter, my son may go there because I will tell them about this and may see something that was able to donate my time, my love to people I've never met before around the world, and they were able to give me, our family, a gift that will forever be there. So thank you so much from myself and my family.
Thank you. Thanks for accepting. Over to Anil, I think, for the further things.
Jagdish sir, that was wonderful hosting SIHA Top. This was an amazing, wonderful session. We'll quickly take a small break of 2 minutes, and we will have to promote about tomorrow's program, the kangen water demo and the business presentation for tomorrow. And the week to follow talk show, your protege Amanda Bobbitt on laptop lifestyle masterclass coaching. She's going to be here. So the promotions, I'll give it to Anil quickly. And after that, we are going to have a Q&A session by the audience. Anybody has any question, they can ask you a question. The question will be moderated, filtered by Jagdish sir, because Anil will have to leave in between. He's got some pre-commitment. But despite that, Anil was hanging around professionally. Thank you, Anil, for that. And over to you. Thank you.
Right, Sia, thank you so much, sir. That was fantastic, Sia. And the words.
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it.
It was awesome. And the word says top, and we are already on top of the world now. So thank you so much. That was really amazing. So to be, what do you want to become? So that was the powerful takeaway, as far as I'm concerned. There are so many things. That was one thing which really, really, a takeaway from me. Thanks so much, Shashi sir, Jagdish sir. That was wonderful and amazing, last 90 odd minutes. It was full of nuggets, golden nuggets rather. Okay, so coming back to the promotions of SIHA, we do Friday and Saturday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. as, sir said earlier. So on Friday, it's the Education Forum. And on Saturday, we have, the Global Sharing Program with product demonstration followed by business plan. Tomorrow we're going to have 5 to 7 and the people will be there here and the presenters. So I'm going to share and talk about them, and followed by the next week, Amanda Bobbitt will be here. So we will have a promo video, we'll view that. So I'm going to share my screen here quickly for all of you. So let's look at the presentation parties for tomorrow. Here. So we have Himanshu Mishra from India, which is tomorrow, 24th October, is the one who's going to do the product demonstration. And about Himanshu, so he's an energetic global distributor, very successful one. He's a business entrepreneur in information technology and holds a degree in Masters in Computer Application. And he has spent around a decade on his experience about IT. He played vital role, very important role in digitalization of global cinemas domain all across. And today he's the True Health Messenger. So we're going to hear a demonstration, his personal experience. He's coming from now northern part of India, and an amazing person to talk, to be with. And, he'll be there with us live tomorrow, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. He'll be there presenting the product. Followed by, we have another big legend, Mr. B.R. Patil, again from India on 24th, which is tomorrow. Mr. B.R. Patil, sir, he's an energetic global distributor, ranked 682. A top insurance professional, financial advisor, and holds law degree. So he's a lawyer by profession and a qualification, lawyer and an insurance by profession and a financial advisor. And today, he's a trainer and coach and spreading true health with this amazing experience, and it's already 682 rank. So we'll have two legends tomorrow, Himanshu Mishra, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Mr. B.R. Patil sir will be doing the business presentation. So thank you so much, gentlemen, for accepting this invite from Oshiro, the Word of the Panesha. And coming back to the next one, the next week, Friday, we're going to have live Amanda Bobbitt, and the mentor is already here. SIHA Top is the one who is the mentor of Amanda Bobbitt. So Amanda is a global entrepreneur, investor, success coach, business mentor and global leader. And she's going to talk about a new laptop lifestyle masterclass, which will be, next Friday. So please block your calendar for Friday and take the link from us or on the, FB page. So let's look at this video from Amanda, what she has to say about H2, the Water Pub, and, the entire team. All right, so here we go. All right, that's what Amanda has to say.
Hey friends, it's Amanda Bobbitt here, founder and creator of the Laptop Lifestyle, where I'm going to be joining you and Sashi, as well as the rest of the team, with the H2O Water Pub, with the Yes, Yes, Yes movement. I'm going to be coming to you live, and we're going to dive into social media on all the tips that I have for you that have developed my online social brand. And that means that you can stop chasing after your friends and family and wondering why they're ghosting you. I'm going to teach you the skill of how to get people coming to you. That way you can sit back, relax, and see all those leads popping into your inbox. We're going to go through some overcoming objections, especially the price. Any price is too high until you add the value. And I'll teach you how to add that value. So make sure to join us October 30th, where I'm going to give you my brain and everything I've learned in social media that has developed a huge team throughout the globe. So I can't wait to see you there. And until then, be happy, be healthy, and be free.
All right, so that's Amanda for us. So please block your calendar, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a lot of nuggets from Amanda. As beautifully said, price doesn't matter until the time we add value there. So that's the program for tomorrow and the next week. That's pretty much it from my side. Thank you so much, Sia. That was really wonderful, amazing to hear from you, and I look forward to hear more from you as well. So that's pretty much from me. So over to you, Shashi sir, for the question and answers.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anil. That was amazing. And in fact, Jagdish, over to you to facilitate Q&A with Top SIHA. And we can unmute anybody who wants to ask a direct question with SIHA, sir. This is your golden chance, a priceless chance to interact with SIHA Top. Quickly, maybe few of us.
Yeah,
you
please.
can type on the chat box.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Shashi. And see how there they are. We'll start inviting the questions from the participants. Please go ahead. I can see their party, Manshu, Kishore, Richard is there. So you can take up one point, whatever you have a question. I think we can then give chance to others. Please go ahead. Please unmute yourself and ask questions.
Yeah, Himanshu Mishra, he had a question.
Okay.
Himanshu ji, please, Anil, if we can unmute him.
Just a second. You can unmute yourself, Himanshu. No?
Host has to do it.
Yes, you can now.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, hi everyone. Thanks for coming, and we are blessed, Sia, to have you in this show. And sir, I question to you the basic question which we face every time where we go: how to recruit the people in our team?
How to recruit more people on your team?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, you have to go find people. Okay. So how do you find people? Well, I would recommend in your cell phone. Everybody has a cell phone nowadays. Yes. How many contacts do you have in your cell phone? How many contacts? About 300 to 600. Everybody has 300, 600. Of all those people in your phone that you know and they know you, do they know what you do? Do they know what you sell? Do they know what you're about with your business? Because if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, if you're a restaurant owner, if you're a fitness trainer, you tell them, this is what I do. Can I help you? So you go to all of those people and you tell them, this is what I do. Can I help you? I bet you everybody on this call, how many has ever gone to everybody in your contact list to say, hi, it's been a while. We haven't talked. How's your family? I'd love to get together for coffee or tea. Maybe grab a bite. I'd love to share with you my business venture. I'd love to share with you what I've been doing these days, or just catch up. Okay, so it's reconnecting with people you already know, and it's your warm market, and you may sell, but your intention is not to sell them. Your intention is to let them know what you do because they don't know what you do. Okay. And then from once they know what you do, then you ask them, hey, do you know anybody who needs this technology in their life? Do you know anybody who has health challenges in their life? Do you know anybody who's looking for an opportunity in their life? Do you know anybody who's looking to bring in extra income so that they can bless their family? Okay, so that's how you start. There's so many ways, but I'm giving you something so simple that I know 99% of you did not do. I was in finance and in banking. My job was to stay in touch with my customer. My customers, everybody in my database. And what they taught us at the bank was that the more times that you can get in front of people, your customers, your friends, your family, the more times they will remember what you do. The more you're a commercial always. When you see a commercial for a Toyota, it's playing all the time, or Coca-Cola, it's playing all the time. Whether you're drinking or not, or driving, it doesn't matter. You need to be a commercial for yourself, for your product, for your company. So does that help? That's how you recruit.
Perfect answer. Perfect answer.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
So,
Thank you, Himanshu.
yeah, there is one lady, Nandini Murthy. Can we unmute her? Nandini Murthy, you can ask this question.
You can unmute Nandini ji, and you can also switch on your video if you may.
Yeah. Nandini Murthy, are you there? You can unmute yourself. Her question was some research papers required.
Okay, so research papers required.
Yeah.
Okay, so for research papers, everybody wants papers. Everybody wants the science, and I don't blame them. But I've been doing this for 12 years. And in my 12 years, when somebody asks me something, whether it's papers or something about what this water does or whatnot, I ask them, is that important to you? If I got that information, would you drink the water? Would you try some water? If I got that information, can I come over to your house and show you the science behind it? So when they're asking for that, sometimes people ask just to ask. So I don't want to waste your time. I want to eliminate the fluff. Okay, I want to eliminate that fluff for you. I want to help eliminate. So when they're asking for the paper, we have the paper. Okay, so you can go to a website called www.pubmed, PUBMED. I'll type it out. www.pubmed.
That's right.
PUBMED.
Yes.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat for everybody. And what that is here in America and around the world, it stands for public medical. Okay.
Public medical. Okay.
And what it has all the scientific research, peer reviews, articles on anything that's health related. So you would go there and you don't type kangen because kangen is not a scientific word. You would type electrolyzed reduced water, ERW. And so you would put electrolyzed reduced water with cancer, electrolyzed reduced water with diabetes, electrolyzed reduced water with Alzheimer's, whatever the health issue or that you want to learn about, and it will come up with the studies around the world that are published there at PubMed. And now once you have that, you here in America, we can't be the doctor. So when I get that information, I copy all of it and I put it in an email form to my client saying, Shashi, this is the information that you requested on the Kangen water, the scientific name, electrolyzed reduced water with cancer. Here's a peer review, scientific research. Please read it and let me know if you have any other questions. Done.
Sure,
okay?
sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I don't make it hard. I don't make it difficult. I don't take the stance that I'm a doctor, but I take the stance that you want the scientific information, I got it for you. But before I do that, I see how important is it for them to have it, for them to make a decision to buy my product.
Thank you.
Otherwise, everybody's just gonna run you just to run you. It's their way of saying, I'm not interested. It's their way of saying, not now. It's their way of saying, no. You're no. You're gonna screen. You're hiring them. They're not hiring you. That help?
Thank you. Thank you.
That was very helpful, Sia, bro. I have a question for you. Okay,
Sure.
on behalf of everybody, this is a common situation, common challenge that we come across. In fact, uh, after all this PubMed, ERW, NCIB papers, whatever, after all the demonstrations, attending forums, everything is fine. But the final thing, when it boils down to discounting, people say, kitna discount, how much discount are you going to give me? It's a very common trend these days. People ask, what is the discount you are giving me? Okay, somebody says, they already tell us beforehand, so and so people, so many people, so many offers, online, YouTube, offline, whatever, they are getting discounts almost what even a 6 and 62 doesn't get. It's more than 8 points. Okay.
Sure.
So how do we handle this?
Okay. So we all know we're not supposed to give discounts. That's how
Yes.
we keep values up. It's like selling Rolex. If you're selling a Rolex, it's 25,000. You don't give discounts. Nobody gives discounts. Okay. So when it comes to discounts, be smart with it. Saying, if you buy a machine, you know what? I'm running a special for the next week. If we can order your machine within the next week, get the orders in. I'm offering a free replacement filter. A replacement filter is about $125 US dollars. I don't know what it is in India, but you say, look, you're going to save $125. Okay, that's sometimes okay. If you buy right now, I'm offering a box of saline solution, electrolysis solution. It's $65 US. Or I put the combination of both because I'm running a special. Okay, you're in retail. All stores do it. People just need a little bit of incentive, a little bit more. And then for those and you have to feel this out. You have to be there and feel out the customer. Sometimes it's something like this. It's Shashi, you know what? You want a discount? I want to give you this machine for free. I honestly do. Every person that you refer me 9 people that purchase this same machine, yours is free. Your $5,000 US dollar investment is free. Whether that takes you a day, a week, a month, a year, or 10 years, is it worth it? You're getting it for free. You win. They win. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more people win. I'm in a business to win, win, win. So when you want a discount, let's give them the discount. Right? Enagit gives it to them automatically. That's the discount. So I use $300 as an average. If you refer me somebody, the company, my company, not me, is going to send you a check for $300 for the first one, $300 for the second one, $600 for the third one. And it goes all the way up to $2,400. That's where I'm at. That's how you're going to get your machine for free. Okay, it's a great, if you could refer people for buying Toyotas and you got a little bit from Toyota, and it paid off your car, it paid off your $30,000 investment here in US dollars, for an average Toyota, $30,000, you do it. Well, same thing with this machine. Give people incentive. Okay.
So incentive is a better word compared to discounting.
Exactly. Discounting is out of my commission. I don't want it out of my commission. Do you want to take out of your commission? Do you want to take out of your family's mouth? No. Do you want your team to take out of their family's mouth? No. So we teach our teams, here's the incentive. Every company gives an incentive. I don't care if it's Tesla. I don't care if it's Apple computers or iPhones or Samsung. They all give incentives. They all have sales. So can you. You can give them the incentive. So I've been in retail sales for so long, it comes easy. Amanda Bobbitt gives sales so many, it's automatic for us. So it's a great question for you folks who are dealing with discounting, because I deal with that a lot in the Vancouver office, because there's a lot of distributors who are discounting and they're not supposed to, right? And that changes the environment. Okay. But this is how we do it. I do it effectively and it works. If it didn't work, I wouldn't tell you. Who was the first person that asked me a question about finding more people.
Yeah, Himanshu.
Himanshu. I want to add on that, if I could, please.
Yes.
The first thing was the easy thing. The second thing is being in business. It's like Amanda and myself and all of you. And I was taught this by a mentor of mine he is known as the condo king. He sold so many condos here in Washington State. And he gave me this tip, and I want to share it with you. He said, a business with no sign is a sign of no business. His name's Bill Sherrick. He's a 6A with me. So a business with no sign is a sign of no business. What does that mean? So Himanshu was asking me, how do I get more people? That's why I said, do the people know that you're selling Kangen water or that you're in that business? Just like any business, they have signs on their car, they have signs on their motorcycle, they have signs on their t-shirt. Are you wearing a t-shirt that says drink Kangen water? You know, those are signs of business. So are you carrying around your Kangen water bottle? Big, blue, dark, whatever. If you buy one or you get one made, make it sexy. People buy sexy things. Louis Vuitton has signs of Louis Vuitton, right? Exactly. So carry that around and smile when you're at the restaurant. And when they ask you, would you like some water? You say, do you have the best water in the world? What? Well, what's the best water? I have the best water in the world. So no, I don't need it. This would make your food taste so much better. You know what? You look like you work out. If you drink this water, your physique and your energy will be through the roof. You see what I'm saying? A business with no sign is a sign of no business. So, and have your website ready or your business card ready or a brochure ready. Personally, I don't carry anything that's paper. Nowadays, I text people things. I text them videos. I text them, my information that they can watch. Here in America, we have a Magic Web system which has the information like videos we can put on and information for the water. So I send that to them. So that's how you recruit people. You want to be ready to sell. You want to have all your tools ready to give to them. And nowadays it should be on your phone. Find the videos of when you do a demo or your upline does a demo, which you got to videotape that and just share that. You just met somebody at a coffee shop and they were talking about cancer. You say, you know what? I couldn't help but overhearing you talking about cancer. I have this technology from Japan. The Japanese culture is all about health, beauty, and vitality, and they drink this scientific water, this natural water with no chemicals in it, and it seems to help out with cancer. Can I send you some information? And they say yes, and so boom, you just send them a video. You're done. But to do that, you got to ask them for their name and their phone number so you can store it. So you store their name, their phone number, and under company, I put new prospect for cancer. New prospect for business. So it reminds me, and then I can just text it to them right there, the video or whatever, and then I follow it up. Hey, what did you think? What did you learn? Not only what did you think, what did you learn about the product, or what did you learn? Did you learn something new? I don't ask people what they think. The reason why I don't ask people what they think is when I send a video or give them a book, they go, oh, it's all right. Really, they didn't watch it. If I'd ask them what did they learn, then they have to tell me the truth. Oh, you know what? I've been so busy. I get home late. I got to cook. I got family. That's what I just want the truth. I don't want you to blow me off. Okay. So going back to the gentleman there, how to get more leads is to always have a sign to help, so people know what you do and how to get it. And then when they're ready for that information, whether it's to get information or to buy it, give it to them.
Yeah, bro, I have one more thing, one topic if you could address on this platform for the benefit of all Enagic distributors, why it is important, very vital to have ethical business practice with Enagic.
Why is it, repeat the last part, why is it important to have what?
Why is it very, very vital, very, very important to have ethical business practices while doing your Enagic business?
So if I understand correctly, why is it important to have an Enagic business?
Ethical practice.
Oh, an ethical practice?
Yeah.
Oh, for obvious reasons. An ethical?
Is it really important? Is it necessary?
Yeah, it is absolutely necessary. And I can bring my father into this. Okay. Because at a very young age, my father said, this is our family name. Don't screw it up. And I didn't understand what that meant when I was young. But as I got older, I understood that we are people of the community. And so when you're out there at the grocery store, when you're dropping your kids off at school, when you're at the soccer fields with your children, when you're out anywhere in public, your reputation is everything. So for a better life where people are treating you with the respect that you deserve, and you're treating them with respect, that's why it's so important to be ethical, because it's your family name. I'm bringing my dad into this. I'm thinking of my dad. I'm thinking of my children. I'm not thinking of me. Okay? My family is everything. And I think our cultures is the same. Our family name is everything. You want to be an influencer. To be an influencer, you must have respect. To have respect, you must be ethical. Okay? An influencer is the elder at the church or at the at the temple. The influencer is the successful community leader, business person, or doctor, or that's who you are. That's another training that I do. To be successful in this business, become an influencer. The people that make the most money in the world today are because they are influencer. Be an influence of good. Be an influencer of ethics. So to answer your question, that is so simple for me because it's my family name and I want to be an influencer for good.
That was amazing answer. In fact, this was for everybody to understand that we are building a community, and the community with good, strong immunity and ethical practices will only help us build immunity for this community, Kangen Water community, as one world, one family in Ajik. Uh, we have still we have almost exceeded by 4 minutes, guys. One last question we will take on this forum. One last question quickly, if somebody has on this forum today, to then we can conclude this session. In fact, I think almost all questions are answered. So with this, thank you, SIHA Top, bro. Always welcome. You have a family, you have a team here, this part of the world. Unconditional, any support, anything that's required for anybody. We are H2O, the Water Pub, the Panacea, and we celebrate everybody's presence on this forum. Again, guys, before we part, we want blessings in the chat box to be flooded for SIHA Top. Please type blessings, give virtual clap for SIHA Top for his amazing tours.
Thank you, Jagdesh. Thank you, everyone.
God bless, God bless. Type blessings, 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 blessings. Fill up the chat box. And that's for you, SIHA Top. You're carrying back blessings from this part of the world. Love you, bro.
Love it.
Thank you. And
you guys on Facebook.
Yes, guys, see you all tomorrow for demo and presentation. Thank you. God bless. Thank you, bro. Thank you.